Ain't I lost to your eyes, ever to your fire? Tell me where you're going, tell me where you're out tonight. I go all laser lights when you're by my side.
What's up, guys, and welcome to vlog number 2. A video where I'm just trying to sort of reset my life a little bit. I say my life. Nothing really is out of control, but we just have had a cyclone sort of come through Queensland. Again, I say we had a cyclone. It was more like a pretty bad storm, or at least where I was. There were some people who were affected. So if you were, I'm praying for you. I hope you're all good and I hope you're safe. But as for me here, it was really just a bad storm. But because of that, it made me really lazy, and I just sort of sat around doing absolutely nothing for the past few days. And so today I'm trying to sort of reset and get back into the rhythm of everything, because according to the forecast, at least today's the last day that the cyclone will take place, and tomorrow when the weather is good and stuff like that, I really want to be in a good rhythm and just be as productive as I can throughout the whole entire week. So I'm using today as a bit of a day to reset my whole entire life and just get a ton of things done in preparation for this week. So I've made myself a bit of a list of everything that I need to get done, and I'm hoping I'll be able to film it all and get it all done today. But the list is quite extensive. So the first thing was to clean my room, which you guys would have seen. I need to do a little bit of washing. I did say it was raining, but we have like an indoor sort of drying rack, so just a little bit of washing that I need to get done. And then hopefully I'm wanting to do a little bit of meal prep. I haven't been meal prepping. I've just been buying food at uni and at home, but meal prepping is something that I've really been wanting to start doing. And then after that, most of the sort of life admin things will be complete, and then it will just be down to doing a ton of uni work. I have an assessment that is due on Friday that I'm hoping to try and get done today or tomorrow, and then it will just be a bunch of watching lectures and doing some tutorial tasks and stuff like that. So a lot to get done. I'm not sure if I'll be able to get it all done today. Hopefully I will. It is nice and early. It's 7:51, so I've given myself the best opportunity possible to get all of it done by starting as early as I can. But yeah, with that being said, let's really just get stuck into this list, and then hopefully by the end of this vlog we will have completed everything. But for now, yeah, let's just get going.
This one's for you. This one's for you. I think I made it. I think I made it. I think I made it, cause I'm always smiling and you're the reason now. Girl, I can't explain it. It's all in the timing. I had to get low, I had to get low, I had to get back. I had to report, I had to get facts, cause you were just that, you that. Girl, you share your truths with me, and I find them true. Amused, you in the booth with me. Can't spend time on a nickel and dime it. I got me a girl, she don't want no diamonds. A daily reminder to holler at God. Like, where did you find her? Good looking, my nigga. Everything around me, I took it. Did it with only the niggas I knew. And a few niggas I thought I knew better. Let go my bitches, I always do better. But you're more top echelon. My next probably be a step backwards. Niggas front when they get struck with love like a drama mates be the best actors.
Okay, so another thing has been added onto the list. You would have seen that I just put in a load of washing. However, my car has been needing a service for a little while, and I planned to call them today just to book it in, potentially for some time during this week. But when I called them, they told me that I could bring it in today to have it serviced. So that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to be going with my dad to drop my car off, and then while we're there, I think hopefully if the stores are open, the stores have been closed due to all of this heavy rain, but hopefully if the stores are open, might do a little bit of shopping, grab a few things for the week and grab a few things for my meal prep. But yeah, just another thing has been added to the list. I'm just putting on my shoes and then we're going to get going and drop my car off to be serviced.
Done with all that tough acting. John Madden with a star happen, so it happens. My niggas want life's good things, they still dreaming. And you deserve them too, I'ma do it just so it happens. I think I made it. I think I made it, cause I'm always smiling and you're the reason now. Girl, I can't explain it. It's all in the timing, I had to get low, I had to get low. I had to get back. I had to report, I had to get facts, cause you were just that, you share your...
Okay, so we are back from taking the car in for a service. It's a pretty big service. I think they're doing quite a lot of things, so it will probably end up taking the whole entire day. So we'll go pick it up a little later. I've been home for a little while, and I have made myself, or I should say that my mum made myself some food, an omelette with some hash browns. Thanks so much, Mum. This is amazing. Yeah, for now, I'm just gonna tuck into this and then continue on with the rest of the day. So far, it's been a fairly productive day. I'm hoping I can continue this on for the rest of the day. But yeah, with that being said, I'm just going to dig into this and then continue on with the rest of my day.
And I find them true, amused. You in the booth with me. La, 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 la.
Okay, hey guys. So it's been a little while since I spoke to you guys last, and honestly, not too much has happened since then. Essentially, I just sort of got myself a little more presentable. I showered and cleaned myself up a bit, and also cleaned my room just a little. But now I'm sort of ready to get stuck into a little bit of work. I do have an assignment that is due at the end of this week. It is quite a big one. In terms of the size of the assessment, in terms of its weighting, it's only worth 10%. So it's not crazy in that regard, but in terms of the size of it, it's pretty big. It's around 16 pages worth of filling out this template that they've given us. And that is for my legal research subject. That is sort of one of the pieces of work that I have to do. But again, that is only due Friday. And I've done sort of around 30 to probably 40%, if I had to guess, of that assessment. It's not the most pressing thing. It will get done probably a little later in this week. But it is something that I did want to work on just a little bit today. In terms of the more pressing work that needs to be done, it essentially is just listening to some lectures. So today is Monday. And today is the day when the majority of my lectures take place. So the lectures that I have on today are for contract law and for constitutional law. And on a typical Monday, I would go into campus and attend those lectures. However, as I mentioned, there was a cyclone that came through. So most universities, mine included, have closed down just until, I'm probably thinking around Wednesday, to let the water subside so that they can sort of clean up and fix anything that is broken. Most of our lectures have moved to online recordings, and so those are what need to get done today, really. So that is what I'm going to get stuck into right now, beginning with the contract law lecture, and then, yeah, depending on how I feel, we will see if we move on to the constitutional law lecture. Constitutional law is one that I find a lot more difficult, so I like to be a lot fresher, so I might be, or I might listen to that one tomorrow, really. So yeah, I'm just gonna get straight into work. I did get myself a little bit of snacks to keep me going, but yeah, for now we're just gonna get stuck in. Okay, so the lecture that I'm doing here is for my contract law subject. We are currently in week 3 of the semester, and for the first 3 weeks we have been focusing on the 5 basic elements of a contract. In weeks 1 and 2 we went through the first 3 elements of a contract, and in this week's lecture we went through the final 2 elements of intention and consideration. Beginning with intention, we learnt that for a contract to be valid, the parties involved must have intended for there to be a contract. Intention to enter into a contract can neither be communicated expressly or implied. We also learnt that in order to determine if the parties involved intended to enter into a contract, the courts look at 6 essential criteria. These 6 criteria were established in the landmark case of Homogeneous v. Greek Orthodox Community of South Australia Incorporated, 2002. These 6 criteria include: number 1, the subject matter of the agreement; number 2, the status of the parties to the agreement; number 3, the parties' relationship to one another; number 4, the language used by the parties; number 5, the subsequent conduct of the parties; and number 6, the context in which the agreement was made. In most cases, a majority of these criteria will be present, and depending on the case, some will hold more weight than others. It is all about identifying them on the facts, balancing all of them, and then making a decision as to whether you think intention was or wasn't there. Next, we had a look at consideration. Consideration can be defined as an act of forbearance by one party that is the price for the other party's promise. To determine if consideration exists, 3 things must be present. Firstly, the consideration must flow from the promisee. Next, the consideration must be bargained for. And lastly, the consideration must be sufficient. We also learnt that there are forms of bad consideration, and these can include things like past consideration, moral obligations, and the performance of existing duties. All these things are examples of bad consideration. Okay, so as you would have seen, I was just doing quite a bit of study, but we just got the call that the car is ready and that it is serviced, so we're just going to head off and pick it up very quickly. Okay, so I am back home now from picking up the car, and yeah, car services are expensive. Granted, my car is a little older, but $1,105.63 later, the car now hopefully should be fixed, and hopefully no more issues this year with it. Anyways, as for the rest of the plan for the evening, it really is just to do more of what I was doing earlier. I still have a little bit of that contracts law recordings and lecture that I needed to finish just prior to going to pick up the car. So I'm looking to finish that kind of right now. And once that is done, it will be round about dinner time. I'll grab a bite to eat and then maybe do a little bit more work, and then I'll just take it easy for the rest of the evening, because I do have work tomorrow. So as you would have seen in previous vlogs, I don't like to do a lot of uni work and stuff like that the day before work. I just like to keep it nice and chill. So that is the plan for the rest of the evening, but for now I'm just gonna get stuck into that last little bit of the contracts lecture, and then we'll see where we go from there. Hey guys, so as you can see, a little bit of time has passed since I spoke to all of you last. I ended up having dinner with my parents, and after that, kind of all of us, we all just kind of passed out. I think the food coma just hit us real hard, and I've been asleep for the past like hour and a half, 2 hours, and I woke up maybe around half an hour ago, and I've just been rotting away on my bed here scrolling through TikTok. But I've managed to knock myself out of the whole doom scrolling, and I'm wanting to get a few last things done before I call it an evening. And they're just small things, like I'm wanting to iron my work shirts for the week, and I'm wanting to pack my bag for tomorrow, and small things like that. So I'm gonna get a wriggle on with those so that I can decide whether I want to take the evening a lot more chill, or if I want to do a little bit more work. It will just depend on how I feel after I do those things. But yeah, with that being said, let's get straight in. quick. I'm just in the process of packing my bag and cleaning up my room a little, but I've put on a video to watch while I do so, and this guy Patrick Gavia, I don't know if you've heard of him. His YouTube videos are incredible. I wouldn't even call them YouTube videos. They're like really high production feature films, pretty much. So highly recommend you give him a go. Fantastic YouTuber, fantastic creator. You guys would have seen that I managed to do all of the things that I wanted to do, iron my shirts, clean my room, pack my bag, that sort of thing, and I think I'm gonna call it a night there and end the vlog right here. It is still fairly early, it's 7:30, but yeah, today has been a really amazing day, incredibly productive. I got a lot of work done in terms of uni work and preparing myself and setting myself up nicely for the week. So I think I'm just going to call it there. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Please let me know if you did down in the comments below. And while you're there, please like the video and subscribe. You know, these videos, they're a lot of fun to make, but they do take a really long time, and so all of your support down below really does go a long way in motivating me to continue to produce these videos. But with that being said, I'm gonna sort of take it easy for the rest of the evening and take it chill, and I will catch you guys all in the next vlog.